What's up, everybody? Fire up the mics. Billy here. So I'm going to play something for you if you're watching on YouTube. Like, subscribe, share. If you're listening on the podcast, share it. Send it to people. 5-star reviews on Spotify or Apple. Go, please do that. But I want you to listen to something, and we're going to talk about it briefly. So this is from Joe Rogan featuring Tim Dillon. This is a few weeks ago. I heard this the other day, and I've been wanting to get in here and talk to you about it. So let's share this thing here, and I want you to listen to what they're talking about.
Just becomes the president. You have to run in and fix all of the chaos. You have to deal with everything involving foreign policy. You're responsible for everything involving infrastructure, transportation. You get very little credit for the success. They'll just name the innovators in each field that did this.
And it is a thankless job. And that's why they steal. That is why they steal. Like, you got to give it to them. The reason Pelosi and them steal is because she's like, listen, you motherfuckers didn't care about the student lunch program we did. No one reported on that. So the reality is we're going to have to take a little off the top.
You think that's what it is?
That's probably what it is.
I think they just get used to that job.
That grift.
I think people, and I think that's how people who are relatively good people become politicians and get tainted by it. I think when you get inside the machine and you realize that influence has a massive effect on all sorts of decisions that get made, and that there's some sort of weird loophole that allows you to know about laws that are going to be passed in advance and then buy stock and accordingly.
Right.
In accordance.
Now, I'm not sure if that's legal or not. They're not allowed to buy stock from what I understand, but it doesn't stop their family members and friends getting that information, allegedly. That's what Joe Rogan's talking about here. But the part that I want to talk about is coming up right now.
Rather, to what you know, and it's not insider trading. It's not illegal.
It should be.
And they all do it. Like, if you look at the congressman, it's right and left. They're all
but
doing
it's got to suck to be the guy who goes to Washington who doesn't do it.
Yeah.
You got to suck so much. Like, if you get there and you're from some shit state, right? Delaware, something. And you get there and like, you're going to ruin the party. You're going to blow the whistle. Like, everybody's like, dude, this is how we make our money.
Right.
And you're the guy fucking that up. That's got to be a lot of pressure.
They would kill you. It's
They'd
like New York City.
So, oddly enough, he mentioned Delaware. So, I mean, Biden's from Delaware. He's one of the ones allegedly doing all this stuff. You know how the liberals operate. But did you hear what he just said? I'm going to try to play back just that last little clip. But it would suck to be the guy going against the machine is what they're talking about.
And they all do it. Like, if you look at the congressman, it's right and left. They're all
but
doing
it's got to suck to be the guy who goes to Washington who doesn't do it.
Yeah.
You got to suck so much. Like, if you get there and you're from some shit state, right? Delaware, something. And you get there and like, you're going to ruin the party. You're going to blow the whistle. Like, everybody's like, dude, this is how we make our money.
Right.
And you're the guy fucking that up. That's got to be a lot of pressure.
They would kill you.
I mean, listen, the irony or whatever it is that they can't realize that is what Trump is doing and what he is paying for now from the second he got in to now, why they have thrown every possible thing they can at him to stop him from getting back in office is because of that exact reason. They're all scumbags. And here Rogan said, it's both parties. My opinion is a lot more left than it is right, but they're all scumbags. It's not independent to just liberal and just Republican. But Trump, they all want him out. In his 4 years, his first 2 years, everybody was against him. Both sides. Year 3, some Republicans started coming around. Year 4, they threw COVID at him. He had everything against him for 4 years. So they're saying you don't want to be that guy who goes in there and ruffles those feathers. And that's what Trump has done. And that's why they can't have him back in. And it blows my mind that they cannot see they're talking about Trump. It actually is happening in front of our eyes right now. Trump is the one who is trying to correct our country for our citizens, for our people, and stop these crooked politicians. And for whatever reason, man, people don't want it. They'd rather be okay with the machine running their lives than to be a free thinker and say, you know what, man, I see that. Why else would we be going after Trump 3 years after he was in office, and the entire time he was in, with proven hoaxes, Russia, Ukraine, all this stuff proven to be lies. And they still believe it. They still believe the machine. Everybody's against him. And they're talking about it, and they don't even realize it is happening right now in our time to Donald Trump. But that's it. Fire up the mics. Trump 2024. You guys have a great day.